Hey guys, so today we're doing just a quick and easy tutorial, just like my everyday makeup, what I wear when I don't want to put much thought into what I'm doing. You know, those lazy days when I'm like, oh crap, I have to be to work in 5 minutes. So this is, just, my everyday makeup. We're not going to need much supplies today. Okay, first I'm going to do L'Oreal Decrease for, eyeshadow primer, all the way up and out a little bit. And down and underneath. Okay, next, I'm going to use this palette, this eyeshadow palette. It's just Wet n Wild. We're going to start with the white, and we're going to go all up to the top and all the way down to the bottom. Now, when I do my makeup every day, I like to keep it simple so that when I go to school or when I go to work, I only need to bring one eyeshadow palette with me to fix it instead of like 6, if you know what I mean. So just like that, and we're going to put white inside right here. Okay, next on that same palette, we're going to take this silver right here, and we're going to go just on the lid, just like that. Okay. Alright, so last for the shadow, obviously, we're going to take this black, and just take a little bit. This black is very pigmented, extremely. And I'm going to do it just inside the crease. Blend it out and down in the corner. Okay, so now I'm going to take this black eyeliner pencil and go on the bottom, along the waterline on the bottom, and along the waterline on top. Just like that. Alright, so after that we're going to take black liquid eyeliner, and we're going to put it, sorry, I need the little mirror for this. Going to put it along the lash line on top. And we're going to wing it up at the end and then bring it back down along the bottom lashes about halfway. Just like that. Alright, now we need mascara. Those lashes looking nice and big. Okay. Alright, now here's a tip. When I was putting my mascara on the side, I got a little bit down here, right there. I don't know if you can see it, but what I do to get rid of those is I take my makeup remover and a Q-tip and just drip a little bit on there and go right on the spot that you got, that you messed up, so that you don't have to take it all off and start over again. And then you use the dry side to wipe it off. Just like that. Next it's time for eyebrows. I just darken mine a little bit with a brown eyeliner pencil. You just want to darken them a little. You don't want to make them look fake. I used to do that. I used to make them look fake. People made fun of me a lot, but, you know, whatever. You gotta make mistakes to learn from them. Now, when picking a color for your eyebrows, you want to pick a eyeliner pencil or an eyebrow pencil or something like that. Something that is at least one shade lighter than your eyebrows. If you get anything darker or the same color, it's going to end up looking really fake. Mine probably look fake right now because I bleached my bangs, but when I take my hair down, there's going to be more brown and it's going to look a little less strange. So I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation and my concealer and everything like that, and I'll be right back. Great. Somebody actually asked me on a tip on how to use green concealer, these little things with like green lipstick. I don't use these very often. I do have rosacea in my cheeks, which is a dilation of the blood vessels. It makes your face look always red, which is why I always have to put concealer on my cheeks and down here a little bit. But rosacea generally gets worse as you get older. Some people have told me that if you put Vaseline on it because it shrinks the blood vessels in your eyes, that it would work on your cheeks. It's a good theory, but it doesn't work. So I'm going to show you how to use this. I'm not an expert on it, so if it doesn't work for you, then I'm sorry. But when I use it, I put a little bit like this. Just a little to cover up the red. Not too much, because if you use too much, you're going to end up looking like the Incredible Hulk. So, yeah, I get red down here. And then you want to take your finger and just blend it around. The red spot might end up looking a little purple, but see, like this. If it does that, then you don't have enough. Because the point of the green is it's supposed to neutralize the red so that you can't see it as well. Because they're complementary colors, they're going to cancel each other out. Alright, one thing that I do actually use this green foundation for, or this green concealer for, is when kids in my class have hickeys and they're trying to hide them from their parents. These are really good for that. People actually ask me for help with that a lot. There was one time, this guy, I'm not going to say any names because, you know, it's a little embarrassing. This guy and this girl, they're married, they have a kid. It was their son's baptism, and the father had this big old hickey on his neck, and his wife's in there trying to cover it up, and like they're all in the bathroom like rubbing at it and patting it with foundation, and the guy's all freaking out because he thought that he was going to have to go do this baptism in a nice suit and tie with gelled back hair with this big ass hickey on his neck. So I actually had to help them cover that for the baptism, but then afterwards his tuxedo ended up having a lot of foundation on it. But, you know, would you rather have powder on your jacket or a giant hickey in your pictures where you're holding your son in this nice little white suit for his baptism? I'm not a guy, but I know that I would rather have powder on my jacket. Alright, last I'm going to do lips. I have my OPI black lipstick, or red lipstick. When I use this, I blot it because my face can't really support bright lipstick. It just doesn't work for me. So, I'll show you in a second. Put it on really light, like that. Then you take a tissue. And you blot it. Now after the red, I put this over it. It's a little nude pink. It tones down the red color. And then after that, you want to blot it again. Just like that. Now it's a nice red pink. And I'm going to go over it with OPI 2-in-1 lip gloss. Give it a glossy finish. Alright, so this is the finished look. This is my everyday makeup look. This is what I do pretty much on a daily basis. I'm going to take my clips out now. Like that. And this is my everyday makeup. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that my little mini tutorial on using the green foundation was helpful to you. I know that a lot of people don't really know how to use that, so use it to your advantage, because that stuff actually does do a lot. You just need to practice. Practice makes perfect. Always practice. Practice with everything. So I'll see you guys when I do my next tutorial. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.